WUSA 9 Weather Watch is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
So after a ton of buildup, it's finally here. DC's cherry blossoms have hit their earliest peak bloom in nearly 20 years. So if you haven't already, now is your time to bask in all of the cherry blossom glory there along the Tidal Basin.
It really is the best time of year in DC. This is where we will find our meteorologist, Caitlin McGrath, with a look at your forecast. Pretty in pink down there, Caitlin.
Tis the season to pull out all of the pink, you guys. It is such an exciting afternoon here at the Tidal Basin. We officially hit peak bloom shortly after 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and a lot of folks are out and about to enjoy it today. And it is just wild how quickly the trees have progressed this year. I was out here last Wednesday, and there were barely any petals on the trees, and here we are today, such a different scene. So we'll show you how quickly things went this year. This was the fastest we have ever gone from stage 1 green buds to stage 6 peak bloom. We started the whole stage on March 2nd, and on the 17th officially got to stage 6 peak bloom. And our weather actually really working in our favor here over the next week to help preserve these blossoms a little bit longer. We know on average they could last anywhere from about 7 to 10 days, and the weather again really working in our favor. Yes, it is windy right now, wind gusting 31 miles per hour in Leesburg, 29 in DC, 26 in Andrews, but this wind really no match for how strong the petals are right now. They're really no stronger than they are on a day like today, just a day or two after peak bloom. If it was a week after peak bloom, 29-mile-per-hour gusts might be doing a little bit different story, but today they are just fine. We are not seeing any petals flying around. Now temperatures, they are on the chilly side, but you know what? The good news is that will slow the progression of the trees and keep the petals around a little bit longer. Whenever we have those really warm days, that's whenever the leaves are trying to push out and push those petals out, but the cool weather we'll have here over the next several days actually going to help keep those petals around a little bit longer. Our daytime high temperatures will stay below average with the exception of Wednesday for the upcoming week. Wednesday, ironically, the first official day of spring, and it will feel a little bit more like it in the low 60s. Our low temperatures also getting colder, but nowhere near cold enough to cause any concern for the blossoms. They really just don't like it when it gets below 27 degrees. We are nowhere near that. Now coming up at 5:15, we'll be back with more of your forecast. Maybe I'll get a hair clip to help control the wind here, and Michaela Lucero will join me and talk more about some of the conversations she's had with people from all across the world about these beautiful blossoms.